So I decided, hey, I'm going to go to 7 a.m. Confessions over at Good Shepherd. And they're also holding adoration at the same time, which I wish more parishes would do at a more reasonable hour. But nonetheless, so I sat there and I said, all right, I'm going to go because I need it. I obviously need it. So I end up sitting there, I'm going in, and I bring down the kneelers, and I'm talking to God, because we have the adoration up. The monstrous is up on the altar. So I'm just talking to God. I have my rosary in hand that I got from Notre Dame. And I was like, I was just praying. I'm sitting there going, Lord, it's embarrassing that I am here in this condition. But Lord, I just pray, please get me through this. Please help me. And sure enough, so I go into confessional. And normally I'm very nervous when I go into confessionals, as if I murdered somebody, which I never have. Never have. However, I step in there completely calm. I'm like, I go in there, and all of a sudden, I sit there, I tell my dirt, and he goes, 3 Hail Marys. And I'm sitting there going, really, that's it? I had a long list of 3 Hail Marys? You think you're going to build a new basilica, but nah. So I sat there, and I was like, I said my act of contrition. I said, thank you, Father. I got out of the confessional, went and did my penance. And as soon as I stepped out of the confessional, I just felt brand new. And not only, that's a common occurrence, you feel brand new. However, I felt 5 minutes prior to that completely different if you're catching my drift. And when I stepped out, I was brand new, completely like my normal self, with just a kick, and I felt so great. I sat there and talked to the Lord for another 15 minutes during adoration, and it truly was just so beautiful. I poured my heart out, sitting there telling the Lord, thank you for everything he's given me. I can't explain how amazing confession is. Like, I can't explain it unless you are Catholic or an Orthodox, or I know a couple Protestants, like confessional Lutherans. I can't explain the feeling of confession unless you are Catholic or Orthodox. It truly is just such a humbling feeling having to get in there, but then also getting absolution. It's beautiful. And I love it so much, and I am so thankful. Just genuinely so thankful. I thank God every single day for penance. Penance is definitely, it has to be my number 2 sacrament right behind the Eucharist. I mean, it's just, man. But anyways, guys, I know this was a long video. I just wanted to share that with you because I truly love this. And yeah. And thank you guys so much for support on the content. Even though I'm only getting like between 100 to 300 to, I got a couple of videos with 1,000 views. Even though it's literally barely anything, I'm so happy being able to sit here and talk about God on this platform.